Vatican City. A Vatican court on Saturday found a cardinal guilty of embezzlement and sentenced him to 12 years prison. In one of many rulings, a complex financial case that exposed the city-state's dirty laundry and tested its justice system. Cardinal Angelo Beccia, the first cardinal to be tried by the Vatican Criminal Court, was acquitted of most other charges, and 9 other defendants had mixed results, with some guilty verdicts and numerous acquittals on nearly 50 charges brought against them over 12 years. Hearing. Beccia's lawyer, Fabio Viglione, said he respected the sentence but would appeal. Prosecutor Alessandro Ditti said the result showed that we were right. Prosecutors alleged that Monsignor's brokers stole tens millions of euros in fees and commissions from Vatican, then extorted 15 million euros from the to handover control building. File Cardinal Angelo Beccia speaks with reporters at a press conference in Rome on September 25, 2020. Lawyers for the once powerful cardinal accused Vatican prosecutors of being prisoners of their completely shattered theory in closing arguments in the 2-year trial. Beccia was indicted on charges related to embezzlement in 2 tangents of the London deal and faces up to 7 years in prison. He was eventually convicted of embezzlement arising from the Vatican's original €200 million investment, a fund that invested in properties London. The court ruled that the use of church assets in such speculative investment was prohibited. Raffaele Mincioni, the London-based Italian broker who managed the fund, was also found guilty of embezzlement. His lawyers immediately objected, saying they did not believe that a broker who put Vatican funds under management from Swiss banks could be convicted and sentenced to 12 years in prison for a dark canonical law that Mincioni said he only learned about on Saturday. Beccia was also convicted of embezzlement, donating €125,000 of Vatican to a charity run by her brother in Sardinia, and for using Vatican money to pay an intelligence analyst, who then used the himself. The trial had raised questions about rule of law in the city-state France's absolute monarchy power. Given he has supreme legislative, executive and judicial power, used that power in a way defense said would have jeopardized a fair trial. Defense lawyers praised Judge Giuseppe Pignatone's impartiality and said they were more than able to present their arguments. But they complained that the Vatican's outdated procedural norms gave prosecutors enormous leeway to withhold evidence and pursue their investigations virtually unimpeded. Andrea Tornelli, Vatican's editor-in-chief, said decisions showed that rights of defendants were respected. The outcome of this trial shows us that the trial judges acted with full independence, relying on documentary evidence and witnesses and not on preconceived theories, he wrote in an editorial in Vatican News. Prosecutors had demanded a prison sentence